Hello, early on families. Welcome one, welcome all to my segment of Made with Love from my home to yours. Today I will be showing you how to make your very own extra fizzy, super awesome bath bomb. So first you will need the following ingredients. For dry ingredients, you need a half cup of citric acid, 1 cup of baking soda, a half cup of cornstarch, half cup of Epsom salts, and then for wet ingredients, you are going to gather some essential oils. Today I'm going to be using lavender. You will need some water and some olive oil. I don't have olive oil, so I will be using avocado oil, and that should work too. So I want to start off by providing you with a science lesson with help from a website called livescience.com. So the fizziness of bath bombs comes from the chemical reactions that happen when the baking soda and citric acid come into contact with water. So this website also provided a lot more interesting facts that are beyond me, but the moral of their story was that it made a delightful fizzle. And that's all we really care about, right? And then the purpose of the cornstarch is to slow down the reaction happening when the bath bomb hits the water. So this way you get to enjoy your fizzy bathtub for several minutes instead of just a few seconds. So let's start here by combining all the dry ingredients in a bowl, and then we will combine all the wet ingredients in another bowl. So let's start with the dry. We have half cup of cornstarch here. We have a cup, just 1 cup of baking soda. We have a half cup of Epsom salts. And then finally, the magic maker, we have half a cup of citric acid. Stir it up real nice here. And we can put that to the side. And we will combine our wet ingredients. So we will do all of the wet ingredients minus the food coloring. We're going to do that next. But you can get another glass. And we need 1 teaspoon of water as part of our wet ingredients. So I will add that. And then we need 1 teaspoon of olive oil or avocado oil or coconut oil, I'm sure would work too. So the next thing we need for wet ingredients is our essential oil. This is obviously up to you. It will add some nice smell to your bath, but if you don't have them, you don't need them to make a bath bomb. But today, as I said, I'm going to be using lavender, and we'll just add a few drops to our water mixture. Our next step is to add this very small amount of wet ingredients to our dry ingredients. So let's mix her together. So we're wanting a consistency that's sort of like damp soil. If it's not quite wet enough, we are able to add some more olive oil. So we're just going to mix it up here and see what happens. Okay, so while I was mixing, I added a little bit extra olive oil because I felt like it wasn't quite damp soily enough. So you'll have to see how it reacts with the oil that you're using, see what works best. But what we're going to do next is we're going to put the mixture in 2 separate bowls so that we can add in the food coloring. So I've got my pink food coloring here. I'm just going to add a couple drops to this one. We'll stir it all together. So now we're going to try and make our purple. So I'm going to put in a couple drops of red and a couple drops of blue. And we'll mix that together as well. So I have this bath bomb mold. I got it from Bulk Barn. It was only about $3, but you can also use like old plastic ornaments that break in half. You can get those at the dollar store as well, or you could use plastic Easter eggs. So anything you can find that you can stick this stuff into until it hardens will work. Okay, so as you may have just watched, you really want to pack in your bath bomb solution. When you pack it in, you'll have a better sphere when it's all dried out. So we'll put it together. It was seamless. I'm going to let mine sit overnight in this mold, so I'll give it about 24 hours and I will show you what the bath bomb looks like, and perhaps we will do a little tutorial of what it looks like when we put it into water. Okay, I'm back just a few days later. As an update, I was able to make about 6 bath bombs with that recipe I tried. So in the comments, I will link a shortened version of the recipe so that you can try working on the bath bombs at a smaller scale to figure out what amount of ingredients works best for you, considering what you're putting into the bath bombs. So if you do decide to make a big batch like I did, you are also welcome to put any extra bath bomb into like a mason jar and just sprinkle the bath bomb into your tub before you have your bath. It will have the same effect. It will just happen a little bit more spread out. So I will show you in this glass jar how our bath bomb fizzles, and then you can start making your own. So it's been great to do this with you guys, and I hope to see you soon.